know what to say. This is like an impromptu video, I guess. I'm going to Apollo Bay. I've never been. Just stopping for a little bit. Yeah, I just wanted to document it. I was gonna write, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll just tell you my thoughts over the weekend, and yeah, show you what I'm looking at as well. It's really beautiful. Okay, back on the road. God, this feels so awkward, but you gotta get used to it, I guess. All right. Turn right. So yeah, it's kind of like an impromptu trip. Just because I thought it'd be good to get away, and my birthday is coming up. I want to write, and I just thought getting away would be good. And I brought a bunch of books, like too many books, like 10 books. I'll probably read like one. But yeah, I've never been to Apollo Bay, so I'm keen to see how it is. Oh God, it's bright. I know I made that video about saying that I was like quitting smoking and thought I was done for good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I stopped for like a good 6 months, it felt like, and I felt like slightly better for it, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'd love to reach a point where I just had this like complete holistic balance, and I didn't need the sort of like cheap escape the cigarette gives you. Keep telling myself I'm gonna quit again, you know. Keep telling people I'm gonna quit. It's fucking embarrassing, honestly. But I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. Or at least find a balance, you know? Like, I've long desired that and never found it fruitful, like being able to moderate any sort of vice to the degree in where I can live with it in a beneficial sense. But yeah, keep trying, I guess. I mean, you still learn shit inherently, but you also learn the same thing, you know? It's like, sometimes you're gonna learn the same lesson, kind of reiterate it to yourself in a different way. It's the same lesson. So I don't know, just trying to heed it for once and not make excuses and just be more honest with myself. Trying to be more honest, and like, it sounds silly, and I think we usually equate honesty to like not lying, but I think there's like a deep honesty somewhere, you know, like a genuineness type of thing about how you feel. Yeah, being honest is all about that, and that's the same with the writing that I've been trying to hone in on, and I even look back at some of these little poems I wrote, and I still like them for what they are. I don't feel like I was being necessarily honest, like I was trying to make the poem good, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just trying to be more honest, and I'm gonna try to write a lot while I'm away. We're in Barrabool. You guys know Barrabool? My grandparents used to have a farm out in Cranbourne, and it kind of reminds me of the scenery with these big beautiful trees that kind of border everything. God, I love trees, man. Yeah, it just makes me think about their house, and oh man, I used to hate going to their farm so much. Like, I would, as a child, I would like have a tantrum because it was so far away and it was kind of dustier on a farm. And you know, the whole time I was basically in a bratty mood. And then, you know, my nonna got sick, and their house got abandoned because they couldn't stay there without him. You know, he was basically the lifeblood of it. And after he passed, my nonna couldn't stay there, although she wanted to. And then the place burned down a couple of years ago. We don't know how or why, but we went back a year ago now just to see it in that like burnt up state. It was really interesting, you know. It still felt, there was enough of it there that there was still a feeling to it, but it did feel eerie, like, I don't know, like you just burnt up a bunch of photos or something, you know, just very cliche. I always think about that, and I think about how much I hated going there, and you know, before even I knew it, we were never going again. I took for granted the experience of even going there. I guess it just, I all lends to that idea that you just never know the last time that you'll ever do this or that. So yeah, I try to think about that. Be present and grateful. But I feel like if you think about that too much as well, you're like fucking paranoid. If you're always reflecting on this could be the last time I do this, it's like what a freaky thought. So it's how to balance all this stuff, you know. The house has been completely razed now. It's essentially dust. But I still want to go to see what it's like now that it's completely gone. If the nostalgia is still there. And that's another thing I've been thinking about a lot is detachment. You know, just like trying not to be as attached to everything I'm doing or feeling or thinking. Even writing, like just trying not to be so attached to it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's far from it, obviously. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm detaching to Apollo Bay. I might check in again when I'm closer or I'm there. But yeah. Talking a bit. $27 on Friday. Fucking crazy, man. I remember being 22 and being like, damn, like the Taylor Swift song. It's like it just happened, you know? I mean, everybody says that, right? But yeah, 27 on Friday, so I don't think I can claim mid-20s anymore, you know? I think we're in the late 20s category, and that's okay. You know, I never was insecure about my age at all until like last year, and then for some reason I started looking at all these like celebrities and writers and artists and looking at when they started, you know, like their inception, and I just kept checking like at what age they are now, like and I was like, damn, I'm just like referencing myself in all of this, and it was freaking me out because I felt like I hadn't done what I wanted to do at their ages per se. Oh, it's a huge wind farm with those giant fans, pallets, so cool. But yeah, I realized I was like really freaked out about it all of a sudden, and I don't think it's it was a couple of things. I think it's just because I never really truthfully reflected on it. Like I used to be really, I just got annoyed by those people that were always being so self-deprecating. They're like, oh, I'm old, but yeah, you beauty. Sorry, but yeah, I realized I was really freaked out about it. I was like, shit, I'm getting up there. But I think the reason it more so freaked me out is just because I feel like I said prior, I'm not necessarily where I want to be at my age, type of thing. And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. I'm sure you feel that way. But yeah, I think the other thing is it just like reiterates your mortality, right? Like it makes you go like, shit, like, I'm gonna die one day, and that's scary to reflect on. I don't know. I always was so afraid of it, and I'm not sure if I still am, but I was always amazed by people that had made peace with it. Like it just seems the most absurd thing. And I remember I read this great book by this guy called Urban D. Yalom, and it was about the fear of death. And I read it because I was getting on a flight, and I thought it would maybe help alleviate those fears, and it didn't. But it was a brilliant book, and just spoke on. What I took from it was how inherent the fear of death is, and, you know, mortality generally is in life. You know, of course it is the great unknown, it's the great void, and so you know how it intersects with religion and trying to equate what happens with death, trying to make people feel comfortable with it or understand it at least. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a scared person. I'd love to not be scared ever, but wouldn't enjoy any fucking horror movies, right? You know that? It's so quiet. Look at that, man. It smells like cow shit a little bit, but it's so quiet. And you can see so far. It's like an hour to go. Then fucking whoop whoop, Cow City. But it's nice. It's nice. I mean, look at this. Look at this, man. It's really nice. But it'd be nice to get back to civilization as well. And yeah, I just wanted to stop and enjoy the sunset. I hope there's stars tonight. I feel like in Melbourne, where I live in the city, there's so much light pollution. So hopefully tonight it'll be really pretty in the sky. And I'll take a little video. Hopefully it shows up. I don't know. Hopefully this shows up. Zooming. Jeez. I'll get to Apollo Bay. Before it's pitch black, because these windy roads are not fun. Almost there. We have arrived. Kind of in Moorpool, but let's see what this place looks like. I mean, I just got the key. Well, I already unlocked it, but it looks kind of creepy. Hello? There's somebody in here. Yeah, I read they got a fucking... Yeah, the hot tub, baby. Oh yeah. I'll be in there the whole time, man. Fuck the beach. That's what I came for. Look at them jets. Bruh. This is pretty. Let me show you where we came though. Right out here. You hear that? fucking beach, man. Look at this. You can already see some of the stars. I should keep it down though, it's late. That's the moon, by the way. It was just so bright and orange. It looks like the sun. It's absurd. You beauty, man. Apollo Bay. Wow. Here we go. I didn't even notice this. This one bit of the decor is kind of random though. The ass koala. I didn't know about that, man. Like what? It's like a huge fucking koala. Just staring at me. Like the Mona Lisa. I kind of fuck with it. What up, brother? This is the main room. With more pictures of random animals. You see that wombat? Kind of random decor. But I fuck with it. Look at this guy. Menacing. Hell yeah. And then we got, you can't see, but let me. Hey. Look at that. I can't wait for sunrise and sunset and all that. But there you go. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have a quiet one for tonight. Because I'm fucking tired after that drive, but it's a beautiful place. You know, Wombat's poop is a cube. Wombat's poop cubes. Anyway, go to bed pretty soon, I think. I'm just gonna clean up and eat a little bit. These little books I brought, I'll probably, I don't know, try to get through them. She's great. She wrote Spy in the House of Love. Great book. It's old ass copy. I annotated. And I bought these. I've heard a lot about this brother. And then this I'd heard a lot about. I didn't realize it was a fucking encyclopedia. Like, what the hell? But, hey, why not, huh? Anyway, good night. And I'll see you tomorrow in Apollo Bay. Hell yeah. Good morning. Look at that. Fuck yeah. What a day, huh? It's almost the end of summer, so anytime you get some of this, it's incredible. I want to go for a swim later, but also I really want to like nail down a routine for writing type of thing, because I feel like if I don't, then I just won't write the whole time. I'll end up doing not much, which is fine, but I just don't want to be on my phone the whole time, or furthermore, like, I kind of want to document this, but I don't want to make it about documenting it, if that makes sense. And I've always found that so interesting, like how you like balance that, like creating something without turning it into content. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I have no clue about that shit. I just started all this, but like I see these ads. It's like turn turn your poems into content. It's like, why would you want to do that? Like, yeah, you don't need to commodify everything. I understand wanting to make money off your like art to survive, but it's just interesting to see people, very passionate people, kind of sell out relative to their art. We're on a peninsula, so there's a beach over there and a beach behind me over there. I want to check them both out today. It's like 25, and I definitely want to go for a swim and hopefully see sunset. And yeah, it's gonna be a really nice day, man. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It looks like a little pond over there and some ducks. I'm gonna check it out. Look at this.
Proceed to the route.
Shut up. Look at that. Just down to those shops getting some groceries and go check out the main beach. Dip my toes. Reminds me of Wilson's Prom a bit. Another beautiful beach around here. Yeah. Dip my toes. Man, whoever invented this shit, give me a big kiss right now. So good. I'm going to a place called Wild Dog Reserve. There's a guy at the supermarket. I asked him what was a good beach to go to. He said he bodyboards. He suggested a place called Wild Dog Creek. So I'm gonna go there, try have a swim there. It just sounds cool, Wild Dog Creek. I'm gonna check that out. And yeah, I'll let you know how it is. Okay, I went to Wild Dog Creek, and it seems like more of like an inlet. So I've just gone to the beach across from that because I want to go to the beach. And I'll check out Wild Dog Creek later, maybe. Yeah, let's go to the beach. was just looking at me, man. It's never not embarrassing when people see you talking to yourself. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that, but maybe one day. This is that Albert Camus one. I've started it like 5 times. It's really small, but every time I'm like, no, I need to restart it because I wasn't appreciating its fidelity. I don't know. But it's really great. The only other thing by Camus that I've read is The Stranger. And I remember I really did not enjoy or appreciate the first half of that book at all. And I was ready to drop it, but I persevered, and by the end of the book, I loved it, and I thought it was profound, and I just thought that was a really unique reading experience. And I went back and read it again, and I enjoyed it all. So many books I want to reread, actually, because I feel like my experience would be different with them relative to my own life experience. I feel like that's fun, you know? And you also just forget the feeling, so we can kind of reignite that. Yeah, this is really good. Let me read something quickly. It starts off, this is very prescient. It says, "Today everything is changed, and even silence has dangerous implications." Free Palestine, man.